It's 2018 now, and I'm still using a selfie stick, but you know what? I don't care. In this video, I want to talk about hitting the brick wall. That's an expression in English language. It simply means you face a lot of resistance. Let's say you have a guy called Mohander. Mohander's from India. He migrated to Sweden. There's a lot of wind now. And in Sweden, he opened his own shop. In the Indian community, there are very few Indians coming to a shop. Why? Because his fellow countrymen don't wish him the best with this shop. They have all these accusations against him. They think he is something. Then one day, he receives many Norwegian customers. Those were just tourists that visited Stockholm. But he went on selfies with them, and because of this, he got a little bit of fame in Norway. So after that, he got invited by one of those tourists to come over to Oslo. And over there, he met other people, and he opened a second shop in Norway. So now he had both a shop in Sweden and in Norway, and both went well. One day, when he was in Norway with his wife, the Swedish police called him and told him to come back to Stockholm as soon as possible because people broke into his shop and they planted drugs in there. The police made plain onto him, people are trying to set you up. Now, who do you think tried to set him up? You got it already. Those same losers, those same countrymen that didn't want to wish him the best. When they saw that despite their negative will, despite their rejection, he triumphed, they got upset. And they couldn't live with the self-humiliation. Now, he did not humiliate them, they humiliated themselves. Instead of repenting and letting go of their wrong thinking, they became upset. And now they wanted to act out their frustration. And they blamed Mohander for their frustration, so they acted out against Mohander. There's a bit of winds now. Hold on. Oops, and soon. But that's how it goes in this world. So in this world, in the world, anytime you are about to reach a certain amount of influence, you'll hit a brick wall. It's very easy. When you gain in influence, others will have to endure that influence. Now, this does not have to be a problem. Absolutely not. But if others resist your influence, they decide against your influence, they will resist you. They will take actions against you. They'll try to discourage you or act out against you. And when they realize that you just don't care about their rejection, they become upset because now they feel rejected by you because you don't give in to their rejection. Look at this. They're operating in rejection. When you refuse to give in to their rejection, they feel rejected and now they want to take it out on you. When they realize that you don't give in to their rejection, some will come to your face to look for a physical confrontation. It happens. Everyone, both believers and unbelievers, in this lifetime that gain some influence, wherever it is, they will hit some brick walls sometime and somewhere. The question is not when, it's not if you will hit a brick wall, it's when and what will you do once you hit a brick wall. Now, most people never encounter a brick wall because they just get along with the fearful expectations of society. They don't want to face any resistance, they don't want to face any violence, they don't want to lose anything. Well, they think that what they have, those fearful connections with relatives, with friends, that's worth it. They don't want to face anything, so they just get along with the social threats, just to be left alone. But those that really want to gain influence, and leave something for the next generations, I'm telling you, you will hit a brick wall sooner or later. You will. And some of you will face a thicker wall than others. The guy in the parable I just gave onto you, Mohan there, he faced a very thick wall. He had immediate violence onto him and onto his shop. Some others will not face that type of retaliation, but anyone that gains some influence will face retaliation in this lifetime. That's how it goes. That's why don't wait until you hit the brick wall. Realize the brick wall will come, but anticipate the brick wall. Learn to bypass the brick wall so that when the resistance arrives, you have to feel the resistance before it even started. That's how you should do things. Too many people live in a fantasy reality or in irreality. They think when they become successful, yes, they will have a few haters, but people will leave them alone to at ease doing their thing. That's not how it goes in this world. Common people are control freaks. They want to control your spending because you can't say it's my money, it's my wealth. No. Wherever you spend it, others have to deal with the consequences of your spending. So people want to have control of your spending. And once they don't have control of your spending, they'll perceive you as a threat. That's how it goes. Don't think that if someone is a millionaire, if you have millions on the bank account, just go anywhere and do whatever they want with it. It's not going to happen that way. The world tells you that rich people that with millions on their bank account, they have ease, everything goes well with them. That's not true. They face a lot of retaliation. And here's the thing. You don't even have to be a millionaire to face retaliation. Some of you can sing good, but others don't want to hear you sing just because it's you. If it's some Hollywood artist that began to sing, who's often a transgender, whose voice isn't even natural, they will put up with it. But when you begin to sing in your natural voice, they don't want to hear it. Some of you, if you would continue in your singing and you would get an audience, you would get people coming after your life. Because they will become upset, their unexamined expectations are not honored. Sounds dumb, but some of you will encounter this. So don't wait until people come to you with physical violence. Anticipate it beforehand. Look, this is a pagan example now. I came into this shop in Japan when I was there last time. And when I entered that shop, I saw pagan symbols, pagan jewelry at the windows, also behind the desk of the shop owner. And other people who saw it, tourists, they were thinking, what is this? But I knew what was going on. That Japanese shop owner knew that if he did not anticipate resistance, he and his shop could be the target of rage. So he did his paranormal thing, and because of that he had a paranormal comfort that relieved him from negative energy. So the violence remained at a distance. But doesn't mean that violence wasn't there. Well, you as a believer, you don't have to do anything paranormal. Please don't. You have the Holy Spirit. So supernaturally in Christ, anticipate things. Anticipate the brick wall. Don't wait until the enemy is at your doorstep with a gun. No. Anticipate it beforehand. So that when the enemy thinks of picking up a weapon, it's too late already. You've already dealt with it. Now, that's what I want to share in this video. I know it was a bit windy, but I record my videos spontaneously. So that's for now. Agree with Christ and be at peace.